My article review for Assignment 8 is over the article District Experimenting with Virtual Work at Home Days. To basically summarize the article, a couple of local schools in these areas had work at home days in which they had the students log in from home and actually not even come to the school campus itself and complete assignments for the day. Um, the school's main goal behind doing this was to give students firsthand experience as a work at home, uh, basically work at home career. Uh, a couple of things that they realized when implementing this was that the school needs to do a lot of preparation work before doing this. One of the things was that they actually had to have common systems between all the teachers. They had originally opened it up so that teachers could use any different of the learning management systems, but they found out that as students started to log into them from home, each teacher used a different one, and it was rather confusing. So simplicity is best. They also realized that they had a bit of a strain on their servers, so by having all of their students log on at once, it kind of bogged down the network. Yeah, that was under the difficulties with it. A couple of the teachers actually commented on it. One staff member actually thought it wasn't such a great idea because he likes the face-to-face time and the real-time question asking, which is possible through the virtual learning. Earlier in the article, a couple teachers mentioned that they had live chats with their students, that they had to log in at a certain time and access the teacher and participate in discussion. Some of the positive comments about teachers about it was that it allowed students to have more think time, so they could post a question, allow students to explain the rationale and think about it, and then come back to it and answer it. Some of the parents weren't too happy about the overall decision to do this because their understanding of the low graduation rates and low success of virtual schools. To me, I think it's a great idea. I don't know if it's necessarily something that would be applicable in at least my current district, just because of a lot of the staff isn't really prepared to do that much online. One of the other alternatives was the Minnesota-based school, and instead of doing a full day of virtual learning, they had normal instruction in the morning, and then they allowed students to go home and have the afternoon to basically work on themselves or work on their projects or whatever else they needed to. So they were still doing school work, but it was during the school day and at home. It was great for the district because it actually saved the district quite a bit of money, as mentioned in down here, that it actually saved them about $75,000 by not having to run buses and heat the building as much and run the electricity. Then the rest of the article is basically just talking about how in businesses that do the work at home, that they actually see increased productivity. They actually say that they actually have an additional day for, productivity was increased by almost an extra day per week. So overall, the article I found was pretty interesting. I like the idea of having something that is actually applicable for the students that they can do, that prepares them for the workforce. I don't necessarily feel that a full day of virtual learning is necessary, but in the case of living in Nebraska and having multiple snow days, having something like this prepared for on a snow day so that we don't lose the day in class or have to make it up at the end of the year, I feel it's something that would be rather interesting.